Alright guys, you know what time it is. It's time to find our next die. I can't believe it's the 3rd already. Alright, I'm looking for any tool that will help me get this out of here. So as we have discovered, they're quite well seated in these little doors. So number 3. 13, it's 8. Maybe it's on the top. Let's look up here. Ah, number 3. Oh, it's another little one. Okay. Little ones I find challenging. They're hard to make a card around sometimes, depending, I guess, on what it is. Ah, I'm ripping my box. Okay, today's offering is, oh, a puppy? Oh dear. Maybe it's not a puppy, hang on. Or maybe it is, that might be the tail. It looks like a puppy from the back. Or I guess maybe a puppy from the front. Silhouette style puppy, I suppose, since there's no face on him. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure out something to make with this guy. I feel a tag for this one, perhaps. Okay, I will prepare some stuff and we'll be back. Alright, my friends, we are going to make this card. So, I suffer with a whole bunch of mental health issues, anxiety, depression. Some guys think I have bipolar, PTSD, panic disorder, you name it, I seem to have it. So crafting isn't just fun as heck for me, it's actually very therapeutic. And I guess that's kind of why I wanted to do a YouTube channel, because it gives me a reason to craft, an excuse to craft. We always need an excuse to craft, don't we? And I'll be honest, I am never happier than when I'm crafting. I don't know what it is about it that appeals to us psychologically the way it does, but it really does help me go into a happy place. The only problem is sometimes I don't want to come out of the happy place. So anyways, let's look at the card for a sec. Well, it's not really a card, it's a tag. So I've got a little tag. I received it in one of my stamp kits from Unity Stamps, I believe. So I've used some little paw prints stamps and stamped them all over it as a background. Now I'm using the ink to put a bit of a tint around the edges, just sort of flicking it in from the outside edge. Now I'm going to use a tri-blend marker, starting with the medium color, not the darkest, just to add a couple of little soft shadows where I think they may be on the dog if he were facing us, like the little hollow of his belly there I darkened. So now I'm going to use the light and blend that out and just kind of leave it that way so that people will see what they want to see, be it the dog facing, be it the dog facing away from them, whichever appeals to their psyche, that's what people will see. So now I'm going to stamp a little decorative border to separate the puppy from the sentiment on the tag. I'm going to actually emboss it. There we've got the Versamark. It's a really pretty stamp. It was in with the Gina K Wreath Builder set that I got. I believe it was the kit. It came with the stencil templates for the wreath building procedure and everything. I really, really love this stamp set. It's a beautiful stamp set, and the sentiments are just really witty. I love witty stamp sets. Anything sassy, a little bit tongue-in-cheek, just really appeals to me. Not all the way gross and dirty, but definitely tongue-in-cheek, yeah. It's something that just makes you say, huh? And then giggle. I like that. So there's the embossed area that we've done, and now on the other side I've got the sentiment stamp all ready to go, using the VersaFine. Okay, I'm a little OCD there, cleaning off the stamp lid. Sorry about that, guys. Now on this one, the tag moved a smidgen, but it wasn't enough that it ruined the impression. It just made it look wide, because on the original card there was no extra width on the sentiment. It looked really nice and skinny letters, fancy looking, where this one it looks a little pudgy. And if you look really close, you can tell that it was because the tag moved, but it's not enough that I care. So I'm just going to plow on with it and use it anyways. More OCD cleaning. I'm drying off the ink, and all of a sudden I saw a little poof of steam, and I just stopped, and I was like, whoa, why did that just steam? And then I noticed all of a sudden all the ink was dry all at once, just poof. Never seen that happen before. It was like insta-dry. So the edge of this card was just a little too long. I wasn't getting a nice even border around it. Again, OCD. So I had to trim off that 32nd of an inch to make it perfect in my little universe. And now we're using some scrapbook.com double-sided adhesive tape, similar to score tape. Has anyone bought the rolls, the really big wide rolls of the scrapbook.com adhesive? I went ahead and bought the 6-inch roll for like, it was $50 Canadian, and I still have a monstrous amount of it. It'll last me years. But I find that the backing does not cut well with the die machine. I don't know what it is, but my dies will not penetrate that backing. And it's very frustrating when you're trying to do techniques where you want to, cut stuff and make it be stickers with this stuff, which was, one of the main purposes. I invested all the money in double-sided sticky tape 6 inches wide. If my husband knew, I might not have a husband anymore. So let's just keep that among the crafters, okay? What the crafters spend stays among the crafters, right? I think that's the code. Anyways. So on the first card, I forgot to put some twine in the top. So I did remember on this one. Silly. A tag without twine or ribbon. I'm a turkey. But anyways, I managed to remember it on this one. So I've cut out a little heart here from a Spellbinders die set. I've just done a mashup of a whole bunch of stuff. Just whatever appealed to me, I kind of threw it together that would look pretty and was sort of animal themed to go with our puppy. So I smooshed that heart on the back of my hand to get rid of the excess glue so it doesn't splooge all over the card when you press it down. And this double-sided sticky pads, these, I guess, double-sided sticky pads, they are 1 millimeter in height. So they're very, very low profile, which I like because they're perfect for mailing. But it's just enough that you can tell that it's not flush with the base of the card, which gives you that little teeny bit of dimension. But again, it doesn't mess with the mailing. You don't have to worry about anything getting ripped or lost or falling off. And they're very, very sticky, those little pads. So now we're using some Nuvo drops. I have green bottle. Oh, shoot. I can't remember. Something Coast, and the pink one I don't remember either. And then the Dream Drops, it's the gold one. Wow, I suck at remembering what stuff is, don't I? I just grab what's pretty and go. I don't really remember all this stuff. Those YouTubers out there who do this all professional and stuff, I've got a lot to learn still. But you know what, guys? We're finishing up the card. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope that you've enjoyed assembling this thing with me. It's a lot faster than my previous videos, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. So there we go. There's the finished card, some pretty pictures of it, showcasing the die and the die cut. You're my favorite human. I thought it was a brilliant sentiment to go with a puppy dog card. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Nice and short today. So please join me tomorrow for, actually later today, for episode 4, because that's coming today, and then we'll be on schedule for 5. Please subscribe, hit the little bell guy, like the video, and contact me if you'd like to be friends.